Hello Libra, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. This is a work and career reading for Libra from the 3rd to the 17th of September 2018. Don't forget to watch your moon and rising signs if you want a more complete picture. If you want a personal reading, I've put the information of my website and my email address in the description box, so please contact me. I've also put the decks I'm using in the description box and links to Amazon as well as eBay if you want to purchase the decks. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe and leave me some comments if these messages resonate with you. I'm going to do a general energy read to begin with, and then I am going to do the general tarot read after that. Okay, so the first card says a financial crisis coming along, and there is a need to save some money as well. So you're going through some hard times at a particular moment, and you need to defend yourself. Maybe in your job, you need to back up whatever you are doing and show that you know exactly what you're doing. So defend yourself wherever you are. There might be people coming against you. And you're going through some sort of financial crisis right now, so I need to save money. So in the past, you've been needing to act with power and authority. Maybe people are questioning whatever your decisions are, and that is why you have to defend yourself and act with power and authority. And a need for strategic planning and sound financial advice. So you need to go back and review your finances and come up with a strategic plan on how you're going to act for the future. Now, going into the future, you've got poor time management, so stop procrastinating. If you need to get something done, make sure you are doing it and not getting sidetracked. Make sure that you are keeping your focus. So that is very important. Make sure that things are getting done in a timely fashion. And eventually you want to start your own business. So that is a good thing. You've got some business idea that you want to bring out. And so it seems like you will eventually end up doing that. But for the moment, you are trying to save some money and you're going through some sort of financial problems at the moment. So make sure that you are going and seeking some advice. It doesn't necessarily need to be from, a very professional person, but somebody who knows how to handle finances, who is pretty good with money. If you can't really afford professional financial advice, it'd be good to just get it from somebody who knows how to handle money and find out what you can do. So any kind of ideas are really, it's always good to get ideas, and that's good input. But for the moment right now, make sure that things are done in a timely fashion and stop procrastinating. So I hope that these energies have resonated with you. So I'm going to just draw some cards for the general tarot reading. I have shuffled this deck. Just cut it and draw some cards. Okay, so the main energies for the cards are the Queen of Pentacles. This might be you, where you are in a reasonably stable job situation, and you're in charge. You may have been in some sort of managerial position where you're taking control of that situation, and you are earning reasonably well, so quite financially secure at this particular moment. Whatever you're working for is producing rewards, and you're in charge of people because the Queen of Pentacles is also in charge. She is involved in the politics of the office, so she's the one that delegates duties. So that might be the role that you're taking at the moment, but definitely a lot of sufficient abundance. So you're earning reasonably well, and you have quite a stable job at this particular moment. So the main situation, you've got death and you've got the Knave of Chalices. So there seems to be a big transformation coming in for you, where you've been in a position where you've been feeling very tied up and, maybe very stale in that position. It's going to be transforming you into something where you have a lot more freedom of movement, so maybe a lot of travel coming in as well. So you're moving out of a situation where you're feeling very stagnant and you're feeling very tied up into a position that has got much more authority, and there's a lot more freedom of movement or freedom of travel going on with that death card. And you might be changing, maybe changing the position where you're getting promoted. Maybe you're changing the post that you have. You could, just be be getting into a better, if you're getting into a managerial position, then you have more freedom to exert whatever authority you have. So you're getting into a point where you are able to exert or show that authority. And you've got the Knave of Chalices over there, so this is probably or somebody coming in with an emotional message, a message for you that is going to bring you that information, that promotion. So you're going to be pretty happy. So something coming in for you that's going to make you very, very happy with this Knave of Chalices, which is it's like the Page of Cups. So bringing in a very, very important message that is going to make you feel very, very happy about a big change coming into your life. So in the past, you've just started, in the last year, maybe you've started a new job and you've been working very, very hard. Maybe you've been multitasking within this job or trying to learn the ropes. And maybe you have taken on some kind of position where you are in charge of a lot of people and, in some sort of managerial position where you're making sure that everything works very smoothly and all these people are doing their work in a timely fashion. So some sort of position of leadership that you've taken in last year, and it seems that with the Queen of Cups, that might be the case that you are in a position of authority right now. So in the last 3 months, you've got the Knave of Pentacles. You've been planning, maybe learning a lot too. So you've been doing some sort of higher educational courses with this Knave of Pentacles. It usually talks about studying and working very hard and focusing on it. So you can see these people, and you've been doing a lot of planning as well. So maybe the position that you have requires that you do schedules and you do the planning, or you come up with the way things are going to be worked, the ideas, the deadlines. Maybe you're the one that is in charge of that. So you've been taking on that position where you have got a lot more authority and you're doing a lot more planning, but also you've been in a position where you've been doing a lot more studying, learning. Maybe you're learning on the job as well, learning the ropes as well, because this was a new job that you've undertaken. So maybe it's required that you have undertaken some sort of new course or some sort of new education to help you in that position and to show you the ropes within that position. And maybe you've taken on managerial courses so that you can do this job in a better capacity. So what's in your mind? You've got the King of Cups, and this shows that you are very, very emotionally stable, and you are reaching a balance, and you are very happy in this particular post that you're taking. Nothing is phasing you. You're keeping your cool, and you're managing to cope. You've got a lot of strength of character over there, and you're managing to cope pretty well with this particular job. It's just up your alley. So going to the future, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, so something changing in your life, something new coming in, a lot more freedom. There are new offers coming in, and a lot of people are supporting you in whatever you're doing at this particular moment. This man's got his hands across his chest, so don't block that flow or that opportunities that come. Make sure that you are accepting any kind of offers that come, even though they seem small, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and it is turning in your favor, and it is usually brings in better circumstances than what you're on in the moment. So some offers coming in over here. A lot of people are having a lot of regard for you. Don't forget that you need to take these offers if they are presented to you. So around you, people, what you're going through actually is the Hermit. So you are doing a lot more studying, and you are spending a lot of time by yourself, and you are getting you're trying to reach the point where you're an expert at what you're doing. So you're trying to improve that position that you are in, and it seems like with this Knave of Pentacles, there is a lot of studying also going on. And with the Hermit, the Knave of Pentacles is starting off studying, and the Hermit is usually somebody who has got the experience now. So you're reaching that point where you've learned a lot in this past year on this job, and you're becoming an expert in whatever you're doing at this moment. So you started off not knowing very much, needing to do a lot of studying and organization, and now you're reaching the point of the Hermit where you're pretty much on top of whatever you set out to learn. You've got a lot of strength of character that you've built, and people do see you as a very responsible person, and see you as that person that they turn to when they need advice or they need to know what to do in that scenario. Now around you, there might be a lot of bickering and arguing going on, and you are acting as a mediator between people within your job situation. So that's what's going on around you. You are sorting out situations where there, people have got tempers flying, or there are situations where, the people are not getting along. You are acting as that mediator. People turn to you when they want that kind of advice and they want that kind of support. You are the one that is intervening within your job. So you're hoping that whatever you've been working for now gives you that leadership position, with the Empress card as the ruler card. So you want that position where you reach absolute authority and you're able to, produce a lot of growth within that company or that situation or that job that you want. So you want that nurturing role, but you also want that role of leadership, and you want people to recognize you as that person who is bringing that kind of energy into the company or into that business place. So you want that position of authority. That's your hopes and fears. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Cups or chalices, the King of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So the Seven of Cups says that you've got a lot of ideas, and a lot of people are very supportive of these ideas. You've got visions of the future, and they are very ideas that are going to be very appealing to a lot of people. You can see these cups look really, really beautiful. So these are things that people are going to admire, and they want you to, they want you to bring them out into the open, and they're going to bring a lot of abundance for you and give you that position of authority. It's going to make you very popular, these new ideas and plans that you have in your head. You've got the King of Swords, so you're going to try and present this idea to somebody who is in charge. So maybe the big cheese of the company is the one that you're going to be presenting these plans to, and this person is, they want cold hard facts. They're very much a businessman. They're very they're very cold. They are not very emotional people, and this is a person with a lot of authority and power, and you don't cross them. They want everything down in black and white, and they want it to be just so it looks like you're going to be presenting your ideas to this person in the near future, for them to assess you and assess the ideas. There's a lot of competition, it seems, for this particular. Maybe you're trying to get a raise or a promotion within that company that you're working with, and that's why you're presenting all these new ideas and these new innovations to this person. But there seems to be like a lot of competition for that particular post. You've got the Two of Swords, battling of wills over here. This man, make sure that you don't cross him. He could be quite dangerous if you do, but it seems like that you're in competition with somebody else, and very, very strong competition. There seems to be a lot of people vying for that same position, and there is somebody that you may have you might be up against, and maybe you've met your match with this person. So you've got to make yourself stand out in the crowd and make sure that whatever ideas you have is very appealing to this person, to whom you're going to present it to. So make sure that you have got all your I's dotted and T's crossed. Make sure that whatever it is pops. It must be very appealing, because other people are bringing their ideas as well and presenting it to him, so that he can make a choice or decision. So there's a decision that he's going to be making between the two of you. So make sure that you stand out in the crowd, and your ideas are more appealing. So to make sure you're doing your research before you actually present it, and make sure you're presenting something that's very complete and something that is very appealing. So a big change coming in, and it seems like with the Wheel of Fortune, things are going to go in your favor. You are, you have learned quite a bit in this past year. It seems like you've come into a new job, and you are in a position where you are exerting your authority by showing that you can sort out, any common squabbles are going on around you. So you're going to be presenting your ideas to somebody of authority. Maybe you want a position, but be aware that there is a lot of competition for this new post or job that you want. If you want a promotion, and make sure that you are working hard to present it and standing out above the crowd. So I'm just drawing 3 cards from the Angel Tarot, and the first card is change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, a temporary pause in action. So maybe, whatever idea that you're going to be presenting, make sure that they are extremely unique. You've got a whole bunch of good ideas over there, so make sure that they're extremely unique, and don't do anything that's run off the mill. Be unique in the way you present your ideas. And the Empress card is second. time to take action, the power of creativity, a success that allows for a life of luxury. So you've got, let's see it here. You want to be this Empress. So you've got the Empress twice in the spread, so it is time to act upon it. So upon your decisions, and make sure that people see how creative you are. Bring that creativity into your ideas. And the last card is the Princess of Winter, information that can help you, but which may be also difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. So you have got information that is coming to you, because it's the Princess of Winter, which generally signifies air. This is cold hard facts. It might be difficult. It's the absolute truth, so it might be difficult to hear this information. It might be information that takes you out of the stagnancy and brings you into a more abundance. So it might be some facts that you need to apply to your life, which might be difficult, but it's something you need to do. And make sure that you are speaking your truth as well. So don't let anybody take advantage of you. Make sure that you're saying exactly what you mean and showing that you're a person of authority and that you are a force to be reckoned with, so that if you act with authority, then you will be given positions of authority as well. So you are coming up against somebody who is a rival, kind of, or lots of people vying for the same position. So make sure that you are showing that your ideas are unique and creative, and that will get you noticed. So I hope that this reading has helped, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.